Two United Nations agencies, UN High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, the UN Development Programme, UNDP, signed the landmark agreement with the Government of Myanmar, which they hope will provide hundreds of thousands of Rohingya refugees with a pathway to return home from overcrowded camps across the border in Bangladesh.
The Secretary-General welcomes the Memorandum of Understanding reached by the Government of Myanmar, UNHCR, and the UN Development Programme on the UN system's support to create conditions conducive to voluntary, safe, dignified, and sustainable Rohingya refugee returns from Bangladesh and their reintegration in Rakhine State. As these conditions are not yet in place, he welcomes the agreement by the Government of Myanmar to take this first step to address the root causes of the conflict in Rakhine State.
Since August last year, some 700,000 mainly Muslim Rohingyas have fled Rakhine State in majority Buddhist Myanmar for neighboring Bangladesh. Most say they were fleeing violence and persecution, including a military campaign by Myanmar forces, which began in response to violent attacks by Rohingyas insurgents.
The Secretary-General encourages Myanmar to take decisive steps to implement the agreement. He also reiterates his call for an end to the violence, accountability for perpetrators, redress for victims, humanitarian access to all in Rakhine State, and to the implementation of the recommendation of the Rakhine Advisory Commission.
The Advisory Commission on Rakhine State recommendation includes establishing a clear and voluntary pathway for citizenship and ensuring freedom of movement for all people there, irrespective of religion, ethnicity, or citizenship status. The Rohingyas have not been granted any level of citizenship or citizenship rights, which is a major impediment to their return home. Ahmed Fatih, American Television News, the United Nations, New York.